Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus, and today we are going to be watching a match that I played against horulhorul, someone in ladder, and I'm running the Sergi Dot, and of course, when you play ladder in 2026, there's like a 50-50 chance that you go against WD, and that's exactly what's happening here. What is happening here? So, this is an interesting match, but before I get into that, I'm actually sorry that I didn't do live commentary for this match. I woke up at like 7 AM, I couldn't go back to sleep, and I was like, let's play Circus, fuck it, let's play Circus, and that's what I did. I came on Circus, my voice was way too hoarse for me to actually do something about it, so here we go, and I went first, which is very good for me, and I immediately went for the battle ballad, because there's a few lines of thought you can go for when you're playing Sergi Dot. You can go battle ballad into captivate, you can go expose into shot, into like a faster finale, stuff like that, but I wanted to go for the captivate on that Crusader. Now, unfortunately for me, even though I wanted to go for the captivate on the Crusader, my Shieldbreaker got stunned through her 50 dodge. So WD, not a very accurate team, but, you know, still got the stun. No justice. It'd be like that sometimes. And, yeah, after that, I dropped Ballad, then they got the stun on my Shieldbreaker. It's actually a lot harder to catch up with the stuff that's happening, right? When you're actually commentating, because I mean, when I'm not commentating, when I'm actually just playing live, because when I'm playing live, I play a lot faster. So yeah, here I just go for a pull on that Bounty Hunter. I considered pull on the Bounty Hunter or pull on the Arbalist, both would have been fine, but a pull on the Bounty Hunter there makes it so the Crusader has to go Holy Lance, and that means not a stun on my Flagellant who doesn't have Snuff, and it also means a decent little bit of damage on the Bounty Hunter, and whoever the Crusader goes for with his Holy Lance, he has to either hit into the 20 prot of the Arbalist, because she has the Medic's full plate, or he has to hit into the 40 dodge of the Jester and 50 dodge of the Shieldbreaker, so genuinely just an okay play by me. Good job, Sep. But yeah, now I'm in a position where my Arbalist is dropping to 0, and I don't have time to drop the Reclaim, unfortunately. So here I kind of want to go Reclaim, and then I want to click my Arbalist, go for like a shot or something, but I don't have time. If I go Reclaim here, then my opponent goes for the Come Hither on the Arbalist, and he might get a 50-50 kill, and he might get the 45% pull again. So that was also quite unfortunate for me. I went for a Flare because I was both stunned and marked, so that's one of the situations that you really want to go Flare, even if you're in position to. You know, you have 20 prot, you have 2 characters to reposition, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, my Flagellant here gets stunned for 12, which is a big-ass roll, and that is actually a little bit scary. That means that after a slam and a sniper shot, he is for sure at 0 HP. So my Flagellant is not feeling too good here. I decide to go Spiked Bat on the Flagellant because I really like those bleed chances, and I feel like having an Arbalist that already has Snuff and Medic's full plate, it makes you a little bit too passive if you bring another Snuff here on the Flagellant, if you go against like a protection team, stuff of the likes. So I kind of like just bringing the Spiked Bat on him, but it does leave me quite exposed to stuff like this. So here if I had Pierce, I would probably go Pierce on the Bounty Hunter, but instead I'm just gonna go for pull on the Arbalist, make that Abomination go to position for, hopefully, put my Arbalist back, and that's the second pull that horul goes for, and he actually gets it again. If he hadn't gotten it, then I could have gone for like maybe an expose on the Bounty Hunter, maybe just start captivating the Crusader already, to start chewing down on his HP. But yeah, I'm forced to go for 50-50, mostly to just reposition the Arbalist here. I decide to actually just click and go for a Bola, hoping that I would do enough damage to bring the Bounty Hunter down to 0 with my Snuff, having that extra 10% damage, but unfortunately I don't, which means that now I can't heal with my Arbalist, so very, very risky play by me, quite unnecessary. And that is gonna put my Arbalist at this door with their Bounty Hunter not at this door yet, so this is a little bit rough for me. I also go for my Shieldbreaker turn. I actually don't remember exactly how the match went through. This was yesterday, and I was very sleepy. Kind of stuff just went by. It just went by me, but I'm showing it because it was quite a fantastic match. So yeah, no spoilers, but it was. So yeah, here my opponent just moves with their Arbalist being dazed. He could just go for the kill too, but decides to go for a move. My plan here is hopefully to just kill the Jester with a Dirk Snap and then finale the Arbalist. And my Flagellant should have a good endgame against the Abomination because I just bleed him, and my Shieldbreaker should have a good endgame against the Crusader because I just blind him. So that is the plan, that is the hope, that is the dream. He goes for another pull on my Arbalist, and again he gets it. That's the third pull he has gotten on my freaking Arbalist. He went for 3 come hitters against my 80% move resistance Arbalist, and he got all 3 of them. That's actually really insane, come to think of it. So yeah, now he could go for a kill here, which would have been a 70%, but instead he goes for a heal, and I can't even heal myself with my Arbalist because I got pulled, so I'm just in a very bad spot here. I go for probably my final action with the Arbalist, just going for the Bola there, or rather the Bola on that Bounty Hunter, just to do a little bit of damage. Get myself into a position to finale, but really this crit heal for 16 is insult to injury. But yeah, now the Bounty Hunter is alive, and I'm not going to be able to kill him before dropping the finale. Here I still drop the finale on the Arbalist because she still has her turn, she's way too powerful, and I just have to hope that my Flagellant stays alive long enough that I can kill this Bounty Hunter without really too many bad things happening. But oh my god, man, another crit 12 on my Flagellant. 2/3 of his HP have been shaved off by these stunning blows, which could very well be failing the stuns. It's a 15% chance. Yeah, you know, itty what itty. I go for the Captivate there on the Bounty Hunter, so he is dropping to 0, that's good for me. But look at my Flagellant, he's at 12 HP, there's a Crusader and a Bounty Hunter with a guaranteed kill chance and an A-Bomb, who are all in, well, the Bounty Hunter isn't, but they're in good condition, they're ready to transform, ready to go slam, ready to do all sorts of nasty business to my Flagellant and prevent me from using my 3 heals. Instead, he decides to go for a Manacles on my Shieldbreaker, and once again it hits. It's like I don't have trinkets! Genuinely, what is this? It's genuinely like I don't have trinkets. I'm actually getting quite annoyed looking back at this, because when I was playing the match, I didn't even notice that much. But now, looking at it, he's gotten... It's like my Shieldbreaker doesn't have dodge, and it's like my Arbalist doesn't have move resistance. That's crazy. That's 3 trinkets that didn't exist for me. 3 trinkets is a fucking lot. Okay, here he just heals the Bounty Hunter, and here I have a choice. I can either just click the Shieldbreaker, I can go for a Punish, or I can go for an Exsanguinate. Unfortunately for me, I am gonna make the wrong decision here. I clicked the Shieldbreaker, and that's the wrong decision because I had a chance to just go Exsanguinate, bring that Bounty Hunter down to 0, and heal myself to full HP. And if I did that, I would be in a very good spot. Sure, I'd be dazed, I would take a lot of damage from the finish him, but I'd be at full HP, I'd be totally fine here. Instead, my opponent's gonna go for the push with the Flagellant, and I kind of have to pray that he doesn't get this 60. I have to pray that he doesn't do enough damage, but unfortunately he does. He would roll for like 90 something, unfortunately he rolls for more than enough. I mean, just 2 stuns and a slam being enough to bring my Flagellant to 0 is completely insane. But, you know, itty what itty. I just move back with my Flagellant out of reflex, praying that my opponent would just go for a come hitter. But I mean, even if they go come hitter, I don't go first anymore, because of how the turns played out. Me using finale on that Arbalist before she got her turn has made it happen this way. So yeah, even though my Flagellant survives the come hitter here, he's still gonna go first, so it's not great for me. And an end game with Flagellant versus this Abomination is great. An end game with Jester versus Abomination, not so great. So I'm not gonna survive to finish him here, but we have a match, my friends. We have a match. I misplayed, I threw for content, not going for that Exsanguinate. To be fair, Horul also threw for content, not going for the slam earlier in the previous round, or also with the heal that he went for in the Bounty Hunter, he also went for a misplay. So I guess I kind of just equalized the situation a little bit. So yeah, here I go for a pull on the Bounty Hunter. It's a 2 for 2. It's a 2 for 2, but my Shieldbreaker has 50 dodge, which is really nice, and she has Captivate, which is also really nice. But my opponent has 4 stun trinkets, which WD, World Domination Team. Yeah, Yeah. 4 stun trinkets. We're gonna love it, right? Okay, what do you think's gonna happen? Is he gonna go for the self-heal? Is he gonna go for the manacles? If he goes for the manacles, is it gonna hit? Yes, of course. It always fucking hits. It never misses, man. 50 dodge, non-existent. I go for the Dark Sap there. Thankfully, I roll pretty high, but this means that my shield pick is gonna pass her turn. And I don't remember exactly when the Arbalist died, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to use my Captivate even, but yeah, the Crusader's just gonna heal here. I am thinking about surrendering. I am thinking pretty hard about surrendering because that Crusader is broken as hell. That Crusader is really, really strong. And he's gonna have these heals, he's gonna have these stunning blows, and I just know that when I get to the front, my Jester is gonna get stunned every fucking round. And he goes for another heal here, gets a crit on it, because why wouldn't he? And now my Jester has Harvest. Harvest here is really good. Unfortunately, I don't have any trinkets for it. I don't have Hemlock, I don't have Blood Red Coin. I have the Arlequin Mask on the Jester, which I like. I really like the Arlequin Mask on the Jester. It is the Sergi strat, bringing it there. You get another 6 HP for him, which is really good for Jester racing, and you also get stress healed whenever you go for a melee skill, which is pretty helpful. And that 6 HP is like, okay, shit, but does 6 HP really do anything? Yeah, it kinda does. It kinda does. Not only does it do anything, it definitely does something, because the Jester is pretty much always the first target that people have to go for when playing against the Sergi Dot. So you kind of build your entire strategy around it. You have an Arbalist to support him, you have a Flagon to support him with Reclaims. So yeah, that's good. What's not good is my opponent getting a crit beast smile into a riposte for 8. I still have 15 dodge, mind you. He has how much accuracy on the beast smile? He has 95 to hit it and 85 on the riposte. And yeah, I mean, hitting both of those is fine, but crit into a riposte for 8? Not fine, not fine. Okay, here I go for a puncture. Thankfully, I crit it, which makes it so the Abomination drops to 0, so the riposte is 75 accuracy, and finally my Shieldbreaker gets 1 dodge this match. And he's just gonna go for the Absolution here. So yeah, there's just so many freaking heals on Coral's side and Horul's side, and I have 0. I have 0 heals left. My Shieldbreaker has her Sways, my Jester has his 15 dodge, and that's it. I'm just gonna go for another Harvest here before I get stunned. That was my reasoning. The Abomination has another one of his heals. The Crusader still has his heals available, but I did get a bleed on the Crusader, and that's pretty good. Getting a bleed on the Crusader could very well make a bit of a difference here, because now he's already going to be dropping to what, 25 HP. He's probably going to drop a heal or two before that actually matters, but no, that's not too shabby. Okay, he's going to go for a stunning blow here, it seems, and let's see, does my dodge work? Finally, finally, my dodge works. A little bit of dodge for the Shepherd Soggy. And here I'm in a bit of a weird spot. Do I want to go Captivate or something, or do I want to go Expose on the Crusader? I decide to go Expose on the Crusader because the Abomination's already dropping to 0, and even though this puts my Jester in 2, I need to do some pressure against this Crusader here to win the end game, because I'm gonna want to drop him to Death's Door. I'm gonna want him to get those debuffs and eventually just try and win a 1v1, because this is where this match is heading. I'm gonna lose the Jester, he's gonna lose the Abomination, then it's gonna come down to a Shieldbreaker with 50 dodge and the Crusader with 0 accuracy. So we're gonna have to hope that those odds are advantageous for me. Also, look at how much stress this Arlequin Mask has healed throughout this match. I probably would have been afflicted by now, right? Afflicted, maybe even at 120 stress or something. So here I go for another Harvest, so that Abomination is still dropping to Death's Door, even with a heal, and he's out of Absolution, so I'm already ready to start going for Death's Door checks on him. Here the Crusader is probably just gonna go for the Stunning Blow, and he rolls for 8, so 7 to 10, rolls for 8, 85 to hit, but you know, itty what itty. I go for another Expose, unfortunately no crit, 36.5%, very nice crit chance there against that Crusader. Unfortunately not getting it. It would have been a lot more damage, would have been getting him closer to that Affliction, which you do want. This Expose on the Shieldbreaker is very, very useful for the end game. You can duel a character really hard with it. Sometimes you don't even need to rely on the Death's Door chance. You can just do that and and just have a great time here. So yeah, now I have a bit of a decision to make. Either I go for the kills on the A-bomb, or I start go. Oh my god, he hits that riposte, dude. He hits that riposte. That's crazy. That was a 25. Either I start going for the kills on the A-bomb, or I do more damage to this Crusader with an expose here. I decide to go for the kills on the A-bomb because his manacles are just really strong. So yeah, he hit the riposte somehow. And he's gonna go for manacles on my Shieldbreaker here, and he hits it too! It's a 50-50! Ah, my Shieldbreaker! Ooh, goo, gaga. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Irrational act out. Yeah, I read the comments. He just goes for a heal here, and unfortunately I go first, so... Yeah, now it's unfortunate that I go first. What? What, Chip? How does that work? I just click here. I mean, whatever I do, it's kind of cooked. If I go Dirk Stab on the... Probably should have gone Dirk Stab on the Crusader, all things considered, because, I mean, the stun resistance isn't going to work, Shep. 55 stun resistance is nothing. Probably should have just Dirk Stabbed the Crusader and taken it from there, but I kind of wanted to prevent the Crusader from going for, like, another heal for free on the A-bomb, and then actually getting him out of this store. So, yeah, that was my idea. So, unfortunately here, no stun resistance. One Death Store check on my side, one Death Store check on Horul's side. I did go for the Captivate to get the Blight in case... Oh, that's an affliction. Yeah, I did go for the Captivate to get the Blight in case the healed for more than 4, but thankfully it healed for only 4. So me not getting the Blight wasn't that big of a deal. So yeah, Jester's at Death's Door here. I'm gonna go for another killing shot. It's a 40. I still don't get it. I still don't get the 40. I do get a Daze, though, and the Daze is nice. It forced the Crusader to go first. The heal here doesn't feel that great for him, but I mean, my Shieldbreaker's at 11 HP, dude. She shouldn't have been hit once this match, and she only got 1 dodge. I mean, she dodged... Okay, that's a very good miss. That's a very good miss. I went Paranoid on my Chesters, now I have 25 dodge. That is really good for me. That gives me another turn with him. Go for maybe a Dirk Stab if I get lucky. He's gonna go for manacles here, and I get another dodge. That's beautiful. I get 2 dodges with my Jester. Now I have the extra kill chance with the Dirk Stab. Unfortunately, I do a little bit of stress there, but yeah, extra 10% kill chance with the Dirk Stab. Perfect. Now if my Jester just stays alive for like 1 more turn or something, he still has 45% death blow resistance. This Crusader could also go Zealous. Zealous is in the cards here instead of going for a stunning blow. He could hit. He does have the plus 10 accuracy from being last hero standing. So let's see, he's gonna go for it. And hits my Shieldbreaker. Yeah, that's fun. Thankfully doesn't kill the Jester, but he's probably just gonna go for another Zealous start of next round. So, you know, that's gonna be great. Unfortunately, I go Hopeless, which... I mean, could be worse, could be masochistic. But Hopeless is -5 dodge, minus damage when going first. Really bad, because she's going to be the last character standing. And it's also... Yeah, and he's dead. To be expected. And it's also a chance to pass, a chance to self-hit, you know, stuff like that. And oh my god, bro, I'm at this door! How am I at this door? And afflicted too! He didn't even transform once. No, he did transform once. But he only transformed once. It's crazy. 60 dodge? It doesn't exist. Last hero standing. And unfortunately, last hero standing gives you accuracy, but it doesn't give you stun resistance. I believe it should give you stun resistance. 20% at least. Unfortunately for me, though... Oh! Okay, yeah. Look at that stun res. 45% stun res on the Shieldbreaker actually lets me resist that 95% stun. So yeah, I finally get a dodge here. I still have 60 dodge. And of course I pass immediately, because why wouldn't I? And the stun went through. The stun went through, chat. It's round 19. He's gonna go for more stunning blows, and god, this is a crazy match. I'm still getting 0 crits, by the way. I've gotten 0 crits on this Crusader. I apply another debuff, which is nice, but I'm gonna need a crit to bring him to this store and to make him afflicted, or else it's not gonna work. He's gonna go for another stunning blow. Let's see. Also, I really want to bring him to this store and make him afflicted, because that's gonna reduce his dodge immensely. I self-hit! That's perfect. And I go for another expose, and he's 2 HP and 1 stress off an affliction. He could... Oh, now I have no dodge, so here come the stunning blows. Okay, there goes my last Aegis. That's all my dodge gone, that's all my Aegis blocks gone. And this Crusader, he's going for the win. It's a 15%. gets a crit on it, so it's gonna be another stun. Yeah. WD. WD just doing WD things, and he's healing stress too, but that won't matter. I suppose he's gonna do enough. Goes for another stun, hits it again. What's his chance every time? He has 110 accuracy, so he has like a 65 to hit every time and a 95 to stun. That's good odds. He hits it again. I keep surviving, but my death resistance, I don't have endless amounts of it. I need to get a fucking dodge here. Okay, I need to get a freaking dodge. Finally I do, and now that I'm able to play again, I've lost all my blocks, I've lost all my dodge, I've lost all my death blow resistance, but I can finally drop one more freaking expose, which brings the Crusader to 0 HP, that's minus 10 accuracy, and brings him to abusive, minus 5 accuracy. Nice! Let's see, does it actually work? Does it actually come through? It does! I get another dodge. That's perfect. I can go for another expose here. And look at this. I'm still not getting crits. If I had gotten a few crits, you could have probably been dead to... I could have probably been dead to heart attack on the next expose. It's crazy. I don't get the 15% to kill, unfortunately. He's gonna go for another stunning blow, and I get another dodge. It's beautiful. It's a 50-50 to hit. I go for another expose. Still no crits. It's a 56 to crit, and there's still nothing. Nada. He's gonna go for another stunning blow. And it is a heartbreak and a loss for the Shepherd Doggy in 28 grueling rounds, 10 of which were a freaking 1v1 between Mommy Amani and Daddy Reynolds. But yeah, Crusader takes a W, as they always do. Everyone knows he's broken as shit, and this is why. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.